What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Why am I double doing this? Keep the song going. Why not? Let's find out. Welcome back to another episode of Russ's. What's up, everyone? Oh, that's right. Now I figured it out. This needs to be on mute. Little complications. Welcome to the live stream, everyone. We're reading Nintendo Power Volume 2. Quick shout out to the Patreons. We got Dan Buchanan, George Sandoval, Joseph Riviera, Nintendo, Kelly Moore, Trace Livingood, and Samantha Chang. Thanks so much for supporting the live streams. Back with another Russ's Retro Reads. We got right here Nintendo Power, September, October 1988. It's got Castlevania 2 right on the cover there. How epic is this cover right here? Look at this. He's holding Dracula's head, which has glowing eyes. There's a skull over here. Terrifying. A beating heart. I didn't even notice that one before, right there. We get the close-up on there. Can you see the beating heart? It is red with the red cape, but a beating heart. How wild is that? To go from the claymation of Volume 1 cover art with Super Mario Brothers 2 to Castlevania with this, it's like, what are we doing? So this is definitely intense for sure as a cover. And we're doing Bionic Commando. They have a monster review plus a fold-out poster. More of Super Mario Bros. 2. Powerful pointers from programmers and pros. Retro Gaming Pandemic. Now you're reading with power. My cat's cool. What is up? Welcome. Thank you guys so much for coming in. I couldn't figure out how to change the live stream schedule on the app, unfortunately. So I'm supposed to start at 4. We're a little bit late. But hey, that's okay. We can still get through this. I was doing an awesome feel. Retro Gaming Pandemic has the inside on that. It's going to be a dope video coming out in a few weeks for sure. I have to put that together, but deal I couldn't pass up. I'll just say that. Let's get to this issue of Nintendo Power Volume 2. If that doesn't scream late 80s, early 90s, I don't know what does. Kid on a surfboard. Tidal wave. You're riding the biggest, fastest, most powerful wave in video games. Powerful titles, powerful graphics, powerful choices. Right now, you can play over 100 blockbuster video games on your Nintendo Entertainment System. And the video game wave of the future is rolling in, looking bigger, badder, and more power-packed than ever. Are you ready for awesome? Wow. How awesome is this? I wonder what, was he actually holding maybe these games here? And these maybe were photoshopped in later? Let's check that out closer up right there. Got both Zeldas, Castlevania 1, Double Dragon, RBI Baseball, Dragon Power, Metroid, Karate Kid, RC Pro-Am down there. Super Pitfall, California Games, Tiger Heli, Track and Field. That must be Wizards and Warriors because I could see Warriors on it. Mario Bros there. Whole slew of games. A little welcome section right here. Thanks to your support, Nintendo Power magazine is a huge success. But that's not surprising because every day more and more video players like you are tuning in and turning on the fun, challenge, and high-powered action on the red-hot video games you can play on the Nintendo Entertainment System. Let me know if the music's too loud. I get some tunes going on the phone. Got the mic over to the side here. Hopefully the levels are stellar. I don't know where to put this. I'm gonna go over there. Alright, what else we got here? Open to our table of contents right here. Bionic Commando, number 6, page there. Shatter the evil scientist's ambitions. Life Force. Castlevania, of course. We got a couple screenshots here. There's Bionic Commando, Life Force, Castlevania. Now, this map of Simon's Quest will lead you to your destiny. Poster artwork by Kaz Azawa. Super Mario Bros. 2, Renegade. I can't get anywhere in Renegade. I tried to play it. Similar to, you know, Double Dragon, a beat-em-up style game, but can't get into it. RC Pro-Am, definitely a classic. What else we got? Blaster Master. Can you save the world from evil mutants? Great soundtrack for that game. Couple shots right there. That's Superman for some reason. Is Superman even listed on the page here? I don't see it anywhere. Look at that spread right there. Bionic Commando. I just did a 60-second review of this on Pass or Play. I did say play it. I have not beat it though, unfortunately. Bionic Commando is such a fun game once you get... Yeah, there's no jumping, so it's definitely a little learning curve. But good soundtrack and pretty fun. They did do a remake of this on PS3. I'm not talking about the like 3D style one or whatever. It's like a remake of the NES game, but in updated graphics. I think you could only get it on the PlayStation Store. So I believe it's on my PS3. Maybe I could try streaming that sometime. The only issue is streaming from the PS3 is a pain. I have to get, because it has some blockout chip thing in it, because they didn't want you streaming Blu-rays or something like that. So I think I have to hook it up through AV cables into my upscaler, and then the upscaler to the Elgato, and then who knows? We'll try. Destroy the hidden underground laboratory of the mad scientist. And this image right here, I remember seeing on a lunchbox you can get now, too, that they sell. Jay, what is up? Blaster Master is amazing. Blaster Master is a fun time. I really enjoyed the Switch remake, too. That was fun. I could finally beat the game and get somewhere, because the original's so hard. No map, no saves. It's like, get it done. Look at these. Now, who's... He doesn't look like this in the game. Who's this? Why is he blue and... Like, that's what he looks like in the game. I'm unsure why they have a different color here. Essential to your mission is the mastery of the Bionic Arm, a strong wire that shoots out and attaches to walls and ledges with the grappling hook, allowing you to scale them or swing across chasms. Why? Because your bionics won't allow you to jump. So it tells you right there, no jumping allowed. We got some screenshots right here. Over the head, to the side, at an angle. Here's your basic techniques of using your arm. And some more advanced techniques. The swing over. This is where you kind of launch yourself across there. Yeah, it's definitely knowing where to go in this game. What's up, Mike? Welcome, welcome. See if I can... make sure we got enough light on this Nintendo Power. There we go, there we go. Your mission takes you to the battlefield. So this is definitely helpful. A good map of all the areas here and where to go. So it brings you to inside. You can get a message right here. Destroy the core for your first boss battle right here. Yeah, how much of a spread do they have here, Bionic Commando? And this was kind of neat. You know, they gave you a different view when you were in the map screen and you hit one of the enemies. You get into this type of view, and it almost was similar to like Akira Warriors or something like that. This is definitely anime inspired artwork right here, because he's not looking like that in the game. Look at that. That, and then him with the sniper thing here. All right, we got some Castlevania Simon's Quest music right there going. We're not there yet in the book, but that's some good tunes. Look at this. This probably would have made an awesome manga. He's drawn by the same team that designed Mega Man on the box art. Those vertical levels were hell. I always had trouble on those. Yeah, I tried not to go into them if I didn't have to. But it was definitely... I mean, it was unique, so it wasn't all the same. Scoot Drinks, what's up? Welcome. We're reading about some Bionic Commando. Definitely a classic game. Get the items and message in neutral areas. This is giving me like Fist of the North Star vibes of the art for sure. Apocalypse? Obviously, you know, this was based on them fighting like the Nazis, but they couldn't do that on NES, so they had to change it to like a different group, but that's basically what it was. You know, they're experimenting on all this cool stuff, tech and all that. The final conflict. So this gives you a pretty good rundown of where to go. Who will triumph in the struggle? Gotta love it. Big spread of life force. Your star drive zips. Your laser zaps. While evil Zelos makes his plans. That doesn't rhyme. They dropped the ball on that one. What are they gonna? You got zips, zaps. And it could have been something else. It just ends with plans. I kind of let down on that. Here are some of your bosses right there. Big giant eyeball brain looking monster. Gollum. The mayor of the cell stage. Gained office for his reputation as a brain. Who's writing these profiles? Look at this. In his case, looks are deceiving. He has all the wit and personality of a French fry. A thug through and through, Gollum's only weakness is his bulging eye. So that's how you get him down. And then the cool dragon here, Cruiser Tetron. Hates everything. He hates puppies and flowers, and most of all, he hates pesky little starships. No sooner will he spot a moving speck among the stars than he swoops down upon it with blast of his flaming breath. With wise hero would void like the plague. Someone definitely had a good time writing these bios. Did the older Nintendo powers like this have posters in them? Yeah, oh yeah. I don't know if this one still has. I might have taken it out in there, but I'm pretty sure they still... Let's see. Did I get a... Was there a poster in here? I'm pretty sure the beginning ones all have posters. This is all Castlevania. Unless it got taken out. I don't know. Could have sworn they did. I guess once we get through, we'll see if there's any torn pages on this one here. What else we got? Yep, you guys were talking about this guy in the chat there, Mike. Yeah, the other guy hates puppies. What about this one here? Tut, etc. Gets his jollies by beating up passing space adventurers. He doesn't fight fair either, since he's protected by rotating shield and armed with weird alien cloud bullets. They weren't even trying with this. They're like, I don't know, they're weird alien cloud bullets. Whatever. This is awesome. This is looking like something from Megadeth right there. Gia? How would we say that? Giga? A thing called Giga that resembles nothing so much as a skull will plague you with bullets that spew from its mouth and eyes that roam free from its sockets. This pal of Zelos could scare the devil out of a Tasmanian. But since you must attack, try the method 9 out of 10 dentists use. Drill his mouth with laser shots, then rinse. These are fantastic. I said, I don't know who came up with these, but these are some good bios right here for Life Force. That fun spread right there. Definitely adding a fun backstory to that. They really drove it home with having it Life Force! Life Force! We'll put the little bits in between this. You guys know you could do the Konami code on this. Everyone knows about Contra, but Works on Life Force as well. Definitely a fun one. It's tough with the shooters, though. Once you lose those power-ups that you had, then it's tough to get back. Oh, we got Castlevania 3 playing for some music. Castlevania 2! Here we go, baby! I don't care what anyone says. I enjoy this game. This game is good. Look how awesome. Look at Dracula smiling. Isn't he great? Simon's Quest. Undaunted by the perils ahead, you steel yourself for the quest. Are you clever enough to unveil the darkest secrets? Strong enough to battle demonic foes in a land primeval? Shows the opening scene right there. You fighting the Grim Reaper, which you really don't have to. You can just walk past them. Let's see what it says here. The mist of time part, an ancient evil gloom descends, and our hero, the brave and noble Simon, learns of a new and dangerous quest from a gentle princess. You have defeated Dracula, yet you carry his evil curse, she warns Simon. Your only hope is to search out the 5 parts of Count Dracula, take them to his castle, and burn them! Now, Simon, you must take up this quest. As the princess departs in a veil of mist, she offers words of hope. Fear not, brave Simon, for if you have the courage to risk your life, you will find the strength to defeat the monster of Castlevania, Count Dracula, once again. That's some backstory right there. There's your whips. The whip spread. Yes. What do we got for our whips right here? Leather whip. Right there. You are armed with this at the outset. Your thorn whip. Buy this powerful weapon as soon as you can. You get a chain whip. The Morning Star. It's got the little chain ball right there in the end. This whip has a long reach and a mighty bite. And then the Flame Whip. Use magic to add flaming power to the Morning Star. So that's your best option right there. What do we got? Some tips right up here with the eyeball. The only way to find the Count's gruesome parts is to use your brain, as well as your bravado in this exciting role-playing quest. You have braved the terrors of the evil Count Dracula and emerged the victor once, but don't be overconfident. This is a whole new contest. Yeah, this one played more like an RPG. I think a lot of people were kind of upset about that because it was so different from the first one. But Zelda did it too. We had Zelda come out, and then Zelda 2 came out. Link's Adventure there. And it was similar to Simon's Quest, where it was like an RPG style. So it was only until the thirds of the games came out. You had Castlevania 3 went back to the regular style, and then Link to the Past, I guess you could say, went over to the top-down again. Search by day and into the dark hours of the night. And here's what, like, a lot of people don't know. Let's read this here. Because they're like, all the people in the village, they tell you stuff and it doesn't get you anywhere. Let's get a zoom in so you guys see this right here. In Simon's Quest, you must face demons of the night as well those you battle by the light of day. And they are vastly different. Use the bright daytime hours to shed light in your quest with clues for many villagers you encounter. Don't believe everything you hear, because a few pranksters lurk about. So a lot of stuff they tell you isn't true, so you can't take it to heart. Be sure to purchase weapons during the day, for you'll need them to do battle at night. As the sun sets, the local folk take shelter, and the Prince of Darkness summons the creatures that nightmares are made of. You may recognize them from a daytime encounter. Don't be fooled. At night, they are more wily and powerful. Oh, so yeah, it definitely takes more hits when it's the nighttime right there. Bum, bum, bam, bam, bam. I want to make sure my... Do I have my... Yeah, there. Nice. Wolf right there. Barrows Woods. The Algebra Woods? Can't even say some of these. What are we saying? Undefiled. Yep. The chain whip is yours for a price. The power of the chain whip will be yours if you can pay the purchase price of 150 hearts. You will soon learn that the price is small compared to the great value of this mighty weapon. Oh, and here we go. What's this clue here? The mansion of Berkeley harbors gruesome enemies. Here rests the rib bone of Dracula. Claim it. Then return to the town of Veros to learn new wisdom. Shows the ribs right there. There are 5 mansions scattered about the land. This one was built by Dracula's less imaginative workers. So it's not too difficult to find your way. But beware of the darkest corners. It is told that the past heroes have been trapped forever and gone mad in their futile attempts to escape. Okay. There's Dracula's eyeball in his brain, I guess? Gotta love these spreads here. Yep, there's the Grim Reaper. Oh, I didn't know this. You get a knife, beat the Grim Reaper for the golden knife. He who grasps the golden knife wields immense power. Take up the golden knife and use it to fight your way to your next goal. The glowing ball in the room to the far right. Raise your oak stake and drive it downward into the ball. You will attain a great reward, the eyeball of Count Dracula. Interesting. Yeah, I can't say I ever beat the Grim Reaper. I kept on running. And then we got a summary wrap up right here. The quest continues. So it does. Ahead of you lies the difficult task of finding the last 2 missing parts of the evil Count Dracula. The nail and his ancient ring. Only then you will be able to face the ultimate encounter with evil. But beware, you must also face darkness. You must search it out and claim it for battle, no matter what the cost. And shows Simon right there. Ready for action. Once you have collected all the items you need, steel yourself for the final challenge. You must find a way into the dark reaches of the evil Count's lair, Castlevania. And then on a lighter note, Super Mario Bros. 2 with his wackadoo art. Look at that side by side. Pretty interesting. Have you made it through the mischief and mayhem of World 2-3? Get ready for more madcap madness with pointers from the pros and Nintendo on Worlds 3-1 and 3-3. Look at this mugshot lineup. Right here. Mario, Luigi, Toad, and Princess. Definitely a little bit different art style, that's for sure. What do we got here? Take special tricks to get around the weird worlds of Subcon. If you study the eventual moves of Mario and his rascally friends, you'll have a chance. Why not start the game? Play with an old friend. Your good buddy, your Mario, of course. His 3-sided kicks have some pretty high-tech tricks. But you can count on Mario to cover all the classic basics, plus a few ace moves that may come in very handy. Not too shabby, so yeah, it gives you more breakdown of Super Mario Bros. 3. Super Mario Bros. 2. To really get you through. Does it show where the warps are? Here's a secret. The mushroom, though. You get a pretty good spread on that. Renegade. There it is. This game's tough. I say I didn't get very far in Renegade. Said it's a beat 'em up style game similar to River City Rebels or River City Ransom or Double Dragon. But I feel it's harder. Maybe I just didn't, learn the moves good enough. I like how it's like teasing you. It's just showing, here's his arm. You flip it. Nope. Still an arm. You get motorbikes though? Look at this. I didn't know that. Yeah, you get some motorbikes right here. You can't outrun them, so you'll have to kick them off the road. Don't get too close to the edge though. It's a long way down. Nice. What is this? At the you go to a bar or something like this? You decide to stop for a cold drink back in town. But the 6 young ladies waiting inside aren't exactly your type. The evening has turned out to be a real bummer. Nice. Oh, look at this art right here. RC Pro-Am. Look at that. It's like almost like graffiti art you would put on like a wall or something like that. Win a Thundershot Q-Do. See page 88. A little giveaway there. You ready for a challenge? Do you enjoy the excitement of radio-controlled racing? Then we've got news for you. Now you can control your favorite radio-controlled cars on your NES. Well, we'll have to keep an eye out with the pages there. Just a heads up, when you're not talking, the background music cuts out. Oh, interesting. Oh, you know what? It's probably because of the setting I have on the microphone. Thank you. Let's see. Blue mic, here we go. So we'll just do this for pink, close. We should be good. Hopefully the level's good on that. Thank you. Appreciate it. Here is your first track breakdown. I like how it's all super cartoony. Gives you the breakdowns. Your control pad becomes your directional control. Throttle up your engine by pushing B. That's what those are, roll cages? I never knew what these things were that you were getting. It goes top of the car. It's a roll cage. Don't lose your head or your lead. Pick up the roll bars along the way. That's right. You spell out Nintendo. Get a new RC car by collecting markers and spelling Nintendo. Such a cool idea. Like, oh, you know what? This is a Nintendo game. We're going to make them spell Nintendo. Can't say I ever beat this one. I might have to put this on the stream list of beating. Here we go. Classified information. Let's get your tips and tricks right here. Kid Nicky, the Radical Ninja. Didn't play this one too much. I don't know if you guys ever played. You recognize this one here? Got the Ninja Kid. He's got like spiky hair and stuff. At least on the cover he does. I mean, I guess not in the game. And you're throwing like a plus sign at your weapon. Some tips for Renegade. Choose your mission with a round select. There we go. And get a burger boost. You deserve a break today. Hamburgers with revitalizing powers sometimes drop above. To make them appear, run and jump kick the wall when the time remaining ends with 17 in Mission 1, 43 in Mission 2, and 59 in Mission 3. So you'd have to remember those. Jot that down. Ooh, and Kid Icarus on this one right here. Crack the code of the treasure rooms. Number of hammers. Reaper's position. Look at that. So it shows you the secrets right there. That's where you can choose right. Okay. And then they got your little information here if you found a trick. If you found an extra special technique, maneuvers, or strategies that you like to share with other Nintendo Power readers, send them to the address to the right. Nintendo Power Classified. And then, of course, we got our Howard and Nestor comic right here. The Amazing Nestor. He has, what's this, his Tree Fort House? The Amazing Nestor Video Wizard. What's he up to now? First you do this, and then... Hey Nestor, sounds like you got your new issue. Isn't that Tip from page 48 calling him out? No way, I didn't read it. And for my next trick... rattle. Where did my copy go? Here's the new issue. Oh no. Oh wow, rad. Let me see. Let me give you a bonus tip. In Super Mario 2, carry the magic potion to the place with the most grass before you use it. I knew that. Can't wait to show you the next issue. Who needs you anyway, Mr. Bowtie? Nice. Counselor's Corner right here. Bunch of Zelda stuff in case you were stuck in the first Zelda. In the first quest of The Legend of Zelda, where is level 7? In order to discover the entrance to level 7, use the whistle while standing next to the westernmost pond in Hyrule. The pond will evaporate and a stairway will appear in its place. Boom, right there. Nice. Oh, and then level 9. How do I get into level 9? And what special items can I find inside? Level 9 with the boulders, right? You bomb there, and then you're going to get yourself the red ring. Take the powerful red ring, and your enemy's fire power will shrink to 1/4. The silver arrow possesses powers that no other weapon has. Need it to defeat Ganon. So you had to get that one. Oh, some original Mario Brothers. Where are the warp zones in Super Mario Bros. And how do I get to them? Right? Everyone knows about that one, right? Level 2. You run in, jump off that. Then you get your warps, 4, 3, 2. Then 4, 2. Same situation to run across the top. You get the warp 5. And then this one here with the beanstalk you got to get out. This warp zone leads to 6, 7, and 8. Metroid. How do I defeat the mini bosses? Ridley and Kraid in Metroid. Look how tiny they are. Samus is taller than Kraid. Ridley might be a little bit taller. There are several ways to defeat Ridley and Kraid. A few strategies we found can be very effective. The wave beam is the strongest beam, and it has very wide area of fire. Try to stand where the shots from Kraid or Ridley won't hit you, and use the wave beam. You may be able to shoot from below, but don't stand in the lava for a very long time. Another good method is to use the freeze beam to stop enemy fire, and then shoot at your opponent as his shots are thawing. Not too bad, not too bad. What else we got? This one I never played. Glogo 13, Top Secret Episode. Obviously based on, it's a very anime drawing here. So I don't know. Yeah, and I believe there was a show about it. So I never played it, never got into it, so. You're a secret agent, right? What's the synopsis say here? A New York helicopter transporting a deadly cargo of the bacteriological agent known as Cassandra G suddenly erupts into a fireball near the Statue of Liberty. CIA blames the incident on a Russian KGB agent whose skill with the M16 rifle is legendary. His name is Golgo-13. But even though an M16 bullet was discovered in the twisted wreckage, not everyone believes Golgo-13 is guilty. So you gotta prove your innocence. Yeah, let me know if you guys ever played this one before. I might have to give it a try. Definitely seems pretty involved in, look at this. Like you're going through some type of mazes here. You got shooting sections and then kind of side-scrolling stuff. Here we go, Blaster Master! That's awesome. Look at this. There's Sophie. Yeah, I can't say I ever beat the NES version, though. I played it on the Switch. Fantastic remake. I beat number 2 on the Switch, Blaster Master 0. And I've been trying to beat Blaster Master 0 3, but couldn't do it. Couldn't get into it. I don't know. I gave up on it. But original Blaster Master, definitely classic. This is the story of a boy named Jason and his frog friend, Fred. One day, Fred jumped out of his bowl and escaped into the yard. Jason ran after him, but was unable to catch Fred before he jumped into a huge box marked Danger, Radioactive. Jason watched in horror as Fred grew larger and larger until he became a huge monster frog, and then he disappeared into the earth. Jason jumped into the pit after him, but Fred was nowhere to be found. Instead, he found an armored vehicle designed to foil the plans of the evil plutonium boss and his band of radioactive mutants. Jason jumped into the cockpit and sped into the cavern beyond. Cue the music. Now they switched the story up a little bit. I think his frog grew into giant proportions, but some screenshots right there. Here are the stage bosses. And they took inspiration. Well, this also is very similar to, if you guys ever played Fester's Quest. Bosses layout. Same thing. Same exact thing. Not sure which one came out first. I'm pretty sure this came out. And then Fester's Quest took inspiration from it. And I imagine it was both Sunsoft. I'm pretty sure Fester's Quest was developed by Sunsoft. Defeat the bosses at the end of each stage to power up for a final encounter with the plutonium boss. There is more to the final confrontation than just beating the boss, though. Can you discover what? Video shorts. Alright, what do we got going on here? I'm gonna drink of water right here. I got some tea, too. So much talking. Maybe we'll break for a snack. Huh? Let's go with snack.
Snacky snack time. Yummy, yummy, yum, yum, yummy, yummy, yum. Yummy, yummy, yum, yum, yummy, yummy, yum, 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 yum.
All right. Snack today. Look at this. Brownie King. Very similar to the Cosmic Brownie. This is a galactic brownie. They took it to another level here. Check this out here. Look at that. Pretty good. They come individually packaged right there. You can slide it back into your box. Delicious right on there. Scrumptious. They're pretty tiny, but I had one last night. They were pretty good, too. I'm gonna end up getting crumbs on my Nintendo Power here. Look at this little guy. You get some M&Ms in there. Just like that. Moist. Pretty good. Alright. Smaller than a Cosmic Brownie. There's only one. You get two with Cosmic Brownie, so. Is what it is. Not too bad. I recommend it. I got it at the dollar store, so $1 well spent. video shorts. Alright. What is this all about? Ready? Video shorts is a quick rundown of some of the latest NES game packs with up-to-the-minute information and descriptions of what's just over the video game horizon. Some of these games are incredible, some are amazing. There are also special video shorts classics section, as we have a number of arcade masterpieces joining the NES library this time around. Yeah, that was some good music for sure. I love me some Star Tropics. Xenophobe. Obviously, Alien. But Sunsoft couldn't get the license, right? How do we say this one? Secross? I don't know. Can't say I played this one. Very reminiscent of like Tron right here on like the speeder bikes. Here's Superman. Why he was on the inner cover there, I don't know why. But Superman game was coming out. He was like chibi Superman, like so tiny. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. And we got Fighting Golf. Do you actually fight in this game? He's got the like, ah! Choose one of 4 players as your golfer. Each golfer has his or her own individual strengths and weaknesses. I don't think you fight. I don't think it's like, what is that game on? I think Atari. Ninja Golf? Something like that. (1943) shooter game. Jackal. This game's awesome. Love me some Jackal, that's for sure. If you guys haven't played this one. You're in like a cool Jeep. Run around 2 players at the same time. Rescue the captives. Power up, and you may receive a handy bazooka. The Checkpoint Baker headquarters looks like a stone statue and fires homing missiles. That just looks awesome. Yeah, Jackal's a good time for sure. And we got Hudson Soft's Adventure Island. Look at that art. I wish we got cool art like that. And that's probably the Japanese art right there. Saycross. Waves and Gabe says maybe that's how you say it. There is 0 fighting, and Lee Trevor's fighting golf. 9-year-old Jay was very disappointed. Why? Like, what do they mean? Like, you're fighting against other players, like, for a better score? You're not, like, fist fight. Ninja Golf, you actually fought. Can't say I ever beat Adventure Island. They are super fun games. I always get the skateboard and end up dying. Because you go so fast, but super fun. Max? Were they trying to get it to be like Mad Max? But they're like, let's change one word. As you board the first Max body part, you contemplate the mission before you do. You must find and assemble all of the mechanical body parts to complete the formidable, transformable robot called Max. Okay. Your mission, defeat the giant computer Babylon, an unfeeling 3-headed killing machine placed in control of the Earth by alien conquerors. Using the warp hall, you can travel above and below ground and maneuver through forest, desert, sea, and an automated city toward your final encounter with the dreaded Babylon. I definitely played this one before, and I think I was confused on what to do. I didn't realize you're building a giant mech or something like that. You played a ton of Adventure Island near the start of summer of 2020. Did you beat any of them? I think I played a bunch. You know, when I played a bunch of it, I'm trying to remember now. I want to say it was on PlayStation 3. I think I was like blown away that you could download games and they had like Adventure Island or something like that for some reason on like PlayStation and some TurboGrafx games. And I had bought them and I was like, this is neat. The classics are right here. Donkey Kong Classics. Pac-Man. Defender 2, Millipede, and Joust. Yep, 81, 82, 84. Xevious, Galaga. Played while you were working, so you never got far. What is this? Pack Watch. We're at Pack Watch here. Look at this. A look to the future of NES game packs. How long did this last, them calling them game packs? Should we start bringing them back? Should I be doing, like, NES game pack reviews? Would that catch on? Is that a keyword that people are searching? Keep your eye on Pack Watch. We'll give you a glimpse into the future with all the hottest news about what's coming next for the NES. What do we got here? Link letter. Dear Zelda, I'm here in Koto with my programmer, Mr. Miyamoto, and I'm afraid I have some bad news to tell you. Are you sitting down? That's right. You're lying down. Anyway, they tell me I will not be able to begin my journey until the new year. It has something to do with computer chips or something. I know we hope to spend the holidays together, but I'm sure you can hold on a little bit longer. I miss you desperately. Yours forever, Link. No, sorry for the bad news. Link will be available in very limited quantities in November. So that there must have been a chip shortage for them to make the games and get them pushed out there. So that's pretty interesting. Little backstory there. Ghostbusters. What a letdown. What does it have to say about this game? Ghostbusters, are you ready to get slimed? Activision tells us they'll be bringing this movie hit to your NES very soon. This is an adaptation. Should be like the adaptation of the popular computer game by the same name. Once the conversation is complete, you'll be trapping ghosts left and right. But if you get into some serious trouble, who are you gonna call? Game counselors. Man, not too good. Yeah, the one that came out, they have the, there's a ROM hack one. I think it came out in Europe. And it played top-down, 2-player. That was way better. And I think they called it the real Ghostbusters, I want to say. Paperboy is coming out. Extra, the arcade hit Paperboy. It's currently being converted to an NES game. Pedal down the street, avoiding trash cans, screeching cars, and other obstacles while trying to deliver the news to everyone on your route. Oh, they got a whole bunch of more games here. WrestleMania. That just happened like a couple weeks ago. Track and field. Wow, let's see what it says have to do with Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm curious. A horrifying double feature from LJN. 2 new game packs guaranteed to raise the hair on the back of your neck. One night, you're snuggled tightly in your sleeping bag, counting the stars, when you hear an unsettling sound. You awaken with a start to the horrifying realization that Jason has struck again. You are Freddy Krueger, terrorizing the neighborhood. This time, it's you they have to fear on Elm Street. So see, right there, that was early development, that you were going to play as Freddy Krueger instead of the kids. And it ended up swapping. You played as the kids fighting Freddy. And again, with Jason, you were playing as the kids fighting Jason. So kids must have read that. I was like, sweet, I get to play as Freddy? And then dreams were shattered. What do we got? Ninja Turtles right here as well. Word has it that this one is still 6 months away. However, it's never too soon to hope that Ultra/Konami will come up with yet another winner. TMNT is based on the cult comic book series. These mutants are really making the rounds. As we understand, they'll also appear in a new cartoon show this fall. So they were talking about the cartoon that was coming out. Pretty good, pretty good. And then we got Robocop. Last issue we published the announcement that Data East is working on a Robocop game. There aren't any more details that we've been able to uncover, but here's a screenshot we managed to get a hold of. Take a look. This is Robocop with a gun. There's the remote control car we could win. Oh, we got Penny here. Penny's looking for dinner. Nintendo Power, over 65 big winners. 1 of 50 of the sweet, like, football jersey Nintendo Power thing there. So 1 of 10 of these RC cars zoom into action by winning this 14-inch scale quick drive radio control model car. So they had 10 of those to give away. Grand prize, 10 games of your choice. Introducing the power set. Look at that. The power pad. The kid with the matching socks. He's got yellow socks. Matching his yellow sweater there. Is the NES even hooked up? I don't see any wires. Nintendo has announced the introduction of an all-new version of the NES, appropriately named the Power Set. This powerful combo includes a power pad, control deck, 2 controllers, the Zapper, plus 3 games on 1 triple play game pack. Duck Hunt, Super Mario Bros. World Class Track Meet. This system will start showing up on store shelves in September. Nice. I always liked Mario in the red shirt and blue overalls. Yeah, the like on this book down here it shows too. Right here too, yeah. Yeah, they switched him up a lot. Even on the first one, there was some and he had like yellow gloves, I think, or something. But yeah, these early drawings. Yeah, rare interview. The company rare. That's what we're talking about here. The Tale of Two Brothers. What is this? Look at this. Remind me of that. Look at that. Someone's got a Lambo. What? No jet? What's up, Matthew? I covet my own Nintendo Power magazines. Love them. Awesome, man. Yeah. I'm trying to get, I think 1 through 50 is my goal. Here's issue 2. We did 1 last week. I don't think I'm going to go straight in order, though, because I'm missing a few of the early issues, but I definitely have a bunch. This one wasn't mine. It did come from someone in Connecticut. I can see the sticker here, but it's not my address. Definitely fun, though. Should we read the rare interview? I don't know if you guys want to hear that. Oh, they're talking about Wizards and Warriors. Yes, Penny. My cat's meowing. And then these guidebooks here are pretty sweet. I've seen this one before. Can't say I've seen this one that much. What else we got? Fall television review? Are these TV shows? Yeah, it's mine now. It's my issue now. There's I don't know his actor's name. I can't remember, but Joey from Friends. When you turn your TV in September, you might notice that summer reruns are still being shown. That's because the people who write the scripts for the shows were on strike for several months. However, the station still promised a new fall season, and here's a brief preview of what's to come. Interesting. So they had a strike there. Look at this picture here of See if we can zoom in enough here. Look at that plant. What game is he playing? I can't even tell. Can you tell what game that is? It's gonna focus there. I can't tell what game that is. Ron Morris shows his stuff. Speaking of Jet, I'm off to work and headed home. Thanks for reading to me. Absolutely, man. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I think we're going to try to do these every Thursday. Jay's out of here, too. I'm making dinner for the wife and the kiddo tonight. Thanks for an awesome stream, Russ. Dude, thanks so much for sticking by and hanging out. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Enjoy your dinner. Celebrity profiles. I don't follow sports that much, so that was some sports guy. The mailbox. People writing in letters. Here we go. Game ideas. Oh, these got to be good, right? What? What's up, Ernie? My friends and I have been wondering if we could make a game and send our idea to your company. Looks like it's 4 friends right there. Let's see what Nintendo told them. How they let them down. We're always glad that our video games are stimulating the imaginations of our players. Unfortunately, for various legal reasons, we are not allowed to use your proposal or send them to our product development people in Japan. Kid who? Dear Nintendo, I have heard Icarus from Kid Icarus pronounced many ways. How do you pronounce it? Icarus is pronounced Icarus, with the first syllable rhyming with pick. The name comes from the Greek myth about a boy who made wings out of feathers and wax. He flew too close to the sun, though melted his wings and fell to his doom. What we got here? What else is this? Tape tips. Dear Nintendo, do your Nintendo tapes only last 5 years? I think they're talking about the cartridges. Does it matter if you set them on chairs or if you put the controllers on the floor? The term tape is slang that refers to a game cartridge, but NES game packs actually contain no tape at all. A game should last indefinitely. The only exception might be a game that uses a battery for memory, such as Zelda. The battery should last for about 5 years, but at some point you are having problems, please call our customer service line. By the way, we do not recommend placing a cartridge or any part of your game where it could be sat on or stepped on. Try to keep your game free of moisture and dust and away from very hot and cold temperatures. Yes, Penny. Penny. Let me feed Penny real quick. Un momento. Alright, back in action. You sit on games like it's your job. What else do we have here? A Punch-Out poem! Let's read this. Look at this Punch-Out poem. Dear Nintendo, Mike Tyson is great. The man in black. He's got more power than Little Mac. He can really go. When he gets in the ring, he starts his moves when the bell goes ding. To get in the ring to play the best, first you have to beat the rest. You think Mike Tyson can't be beat, but if you have the strength, you can knock him off his feet. Could be a rap right there, too. Pretty powerful poem, Paul. Paul Woods, Janesville, Wyoming. NES Archives. Oh, so look here. They gave you instructions on how to capture your high score because people are having issues. So look at this. Here's how to capture your achievement. All right? Get yourself a camera, some books, and a chair. You gotta have a cat. That's your NES. Place the camera on something steady. Turn out the lights. Make sure you don't use a flash. Adjust the height. That's what you're doing here. Add some more books. The camera should be about a yard from the TV. Mail your photo to Nintendo Power NES Archives. And then you get your name right there in the archives there. Did we get anyone from Connecticut on this one? Or where is anyone from in the chat? I can look up if your state is also listed here. It's a lot of California. Nope, don't see anyone. No one from my home state. No one from CT. New York. Some more New York, Jersey, California. I wonder how many of these are made up, too. Look at this kid here. Salmon's Key. Ed Dork. Is that a real person? I don't know. I'm going to go add all these people on Facebook. Video Spotlight. Spotlight's on you. We think you'll agree these players possess video powers. Texas? Matthew's from Texas? Yep. Look at, we got Texas right here. Mark Lizawazowski. Webster, Texas. What does this number even mean? Minus 21 to 51. Like, what game is it under? Is it under golf still? Why not keep it in the blue? It goes from the bottom. All right, anyone else from Texas? Joshua James, right there. From Duck Hunt. 999,500. It's a pretty high score. Nice. I can't say I ever kept track of any of my high scores. Ever. I don't think I ever wrote them in the manuals or anything. Oh, look at this! Power player profile. This guy's from Connecticut. Look at that. Windsor, Connecticut. Age 17. Name Pete. The Natural Bryn. Wow, look at this. Look at him rocking an Anthrax shirt. What does his little interview say? Favorite game? I think it's Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. It's the most fun to play. I like to beat all the boxers, but Mike Tyson, it is a real challenge. That's for sure. Outstanding video accomplishment. I think I was probably most proud when I beat Mike Tyson in just 4 hours of gameplay. The reason I could do it so quickly is that before I ever played the game, I watched a friend play. This gave me a good idea of what I was going against. I beat most of the guys after a couple tries, and I beat Tyson after maybe 20 tries. The trick is to dodge quickly with a light touch, and then come back with at least 2 punches. Special strategies. It's pure determination combined with know-how. Since I'm also a great computer programmer, I know how to fool them. Other interests. I golf in the summer and play football in the fall with my friends. I also like to program my computer. My friends and I made a game like Joust with kangaroos instead of birds. Wow. Future Nintendo games. I definitely going to get Double Dragon, Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link, and Ice Hockey. All good games. All good games. Awesome, Pete. Thanks for your interview. Wonder what he's up to now. He might be on Facebook. Maybe we can meet up. What if we met up and I did an interview with Pete now? It could happen. Here's your top 30. Top 30 of Nintendo Power September, October 1988. Legend of Zelda, number 1. Punch-Out. Metroid. There's your top 3. Super Mario Bros. Got bumped. Ice Hockey. What do we got down at the bottom of the list? Oh, Mario 2 all the way here at 28. Kid Nicky and Kung Fu is beating out Mario 2. Rambo above Renegade, I believe it. Mega Man. Goonies 2 beating out Mega Man. What is that? Come on now. Players Forum. And here's our next issue. Track and Field 2. More Blaster Master. And a giant holiday giveaway. Nice. Send a friend to score Raising Deep Space with Nintendo Power. Gotta love the ads. Give this card to a friend and get this pin. I gotta get this pin. Actual pin, 3 inches big. Look at that. I wonder if they're out there still. That's pretty cool. Look at that. And get a free... Oh, so send a friend, score Raising Deep Space Power, and get a free pin. So you refer a friend, and you would get a pin. Yeah, Ernie, I'm gonna try to find Pete. We'll see if we can find Pete. This is Ron. I got this in East Haven. Ron right there. This Stefano. Can't say I know him. Maybe I can find him and say, hey, I got your old issue. The Power Tools. Classic right there. More power, overpower. That's what you get with Nintendo Power Tools. More power to control your speed. More power to control your timing. More power to control every move, every trick, every maneuver. It's the power you need to take control. With Nintendo accessories like the NES Mac and NES Advantage joystick, the only thing out of control will be your scores. Gotta love these ads. That's it, guys. Full issue. September, October 1988. Nintendo Power right there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the reading of it. Let me know maybe what issue you guys want to hear for next week's episode. I don't think I want to go directly in order, so maybe we'll skip ahead. I know Zelda just had a anniversary, so maybe I can pull out one of the Zelda issues, but should be fun. And we'll have our next live stream playing video games, of course, Wednesday. And guys, while you're here this Saturday, we're going to have a podcast. A new podcast is hitting the channel. It is called The Weekly Warp Pipe. Going to be every Saturday at 7 a.m. Me and my buddy Jay from the channel NES Addict. So, yeah, if you guys want to tune in with that, that'd be awesome. Quick shout out to my Patreons down below. We got Dan Buchanan, George Sandoval, Joseph Riviera, Nintendo, Kelly Moore, Trace Livinggood, and Samantha Chang. Thanks so much for supporting the live streams. And yeah, thanks for hanging out. We got Jay in the house, Matthew, Ernie, Joe Sheevy's in the house. Appreciate you guys hanging out on the live stream, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.